Well, hello, fellow YouTubers, fellow friends, fellow buddies. Welcome, boys and girls. Welcome to CurryGunz channel, and this is CurryGunz. Yes, I got another this Call of Duty gameplay, Advanced Warfare for you guys. Oh, yeah, welcome back to the channel. You see, welcome back, come back. So anyway, this is TDM Team Deathmatch in this map called Comeback. Yeah, that's why I say welcome back. Come back. So comeback is one of the popular map, I think, because every time when we log into the lobby, and if there's an option that pops up in the left hand side of the screen and there's actually comeback map, a lot of people actually select comeback. Yeah, so every time they will try to select comeback map because I think it's one of the easiest map or one of the popular map to actually play on. And then if you are on Exo Survival Mode, it's also one of the favorite one. Exo Survival Mode, everybody, if they see the pop-up comeback on the option there, they will actually select the comeback map as their map. Because why? This comeback map is actually rather small, it's not very big map, and you have 4 buildings around its corners, around its edges, and then in the middle of the map there is actually a central hall. And you can actually you can actually run from the front to the back. There's a central hall, and then there are a couple of platforms, small platforms, and a couple of small containers. You know, that you can run through it, or not run through it. You can actually climb up. It's not container actually. It's actually a small roof. You know, so there's 2-story building around its edges. So and then the weapon today is very important. It's actually this HBRa3. HBRa3, I don't know, I name it as HBR Edition A version 3. So I don't know whether that's true or not. Because why? This is an assault weapon. And this assault weapon is best in handling in the assault weapon class. And the first 3 rounds is actually a burst fire. It actually burst fire faster in the first 3 rounds. So this is especially good if you are actually on the medium range to a little bit far range. If you want to conserve a bit of your bullets, what you do is you burst fire, and the first 3 rounds is actually very accurate. And then this weapon in this game is actually the Raider, HBRa3 Raider. How do we get the Raider? So it's actually coming from a supply drop. So every time you play multiplayer games, you know, occasionally you get a supply drop of weapons, any type of weapons. Sometimes you get advanced weapons where you have not unlocked, so no choice, you cannot unlock it. But sometimes, you know, once you are able to unlock the weapon, you can actually use that weapon. So supply drop weapon is actually a fixed type of settings, so you cannot change the settings at all. I don't think you can change the attachment as well. So this is a fixed weapon called the Raider, HBRa Raider. So we call it the Raider, right? So the Raider itself, what is the difference between the original unlocked HBRa3 and the Raider? The Raider, they give you a special variant where they give you a fire rate and mobility plus 1 point. That means the fire rate is actually faster 1 point, and mobility is 1 point extra. So you can actually run faster with this weapon, but they reduce accuracy by minusing 1 point. So accuracy may not be as accurate comparing with the standard unlock weapon. And then also they, instead of giving you 30 rounds in one magazine, they give you only 26. So when you load this weapon, you only have 26 rounds in the magazine instead of 30 rounds. So the standard assault weapon is actually 30 rounds, but this one is only 26 rounds. So it depends on how you want to use it, how you want to play it. But I think with the fire rate and the mobility is 1 point extra, you get extra faster, you get handling easier handling, and then you can actually have the fire rate faster. Alright? So depending on what you want. As you can see now, what the next one I want to talk about is a call for defensive support. Warbird calling for defensive support. So usually, you know, now a lot of people complain that the score streak is actually very fast, you know, it ends very fast. After 30 seconds, Warbird, you call, then the Warbird, after the second, they'll say bye-bye to you. Bye-bye, they say. So, but then now there's extra, you know, little extra advantage for you if you were to call Warbird by your teammate. So when the teammate were to call the Warbird, the other teammates, one of them will become the extra player, the defensive player. Of course, when you go into the Warbird as the defensive player, defensive support, you will not be able to pilot the Warbird, but you can actually shoot from the Warbird and you get 25 points for each kill. So it's quite useful. So what does it mean? Meaning if, let's say 6 players in this round, and then one of the player actually call the Warbird, they will give a calling of defensive support for the rest of the 5 players. So the other 5 players, the first come first serve, of course. So the first one who actually press and hold the square button will be able to go into the Warbird and then start shooting people, and you get 25 points for it. So it's quite useful in a sense, because let's say for example you need another 50 extra points to get the next Scorestreak. And then you go into the Warbird when your teammate will to call the Warbird, and you go in as a defensive support, and when you start killing with the Warbird, you get 25 extra points. So you only need to kill 2 and you get your next Scorestreak, because the 25 points will add to your Scorestreak, because now you're not talking about kill streak, you're talking about Scorestreak. Alright, this is what I want to talk about at the end of the video. And yeah, this is CurryGunz. You guys remember to like, comment and subscribe. You guys really take care, and goodbye from CurryGunz. Bye bye.